Realization and hallucination. That's cool. Bingo vid, manga hall, everything. What's up? What's up, the entertainment district? Let's go. I'm very excited. I am very, very excited for today. Recently, literally right now, what's up? I just went to Books a Million. This is why this is so late. Went to Books a Million and we got ourselves a little manga. So we're gonna be doing the manga before we do the manga bingo thing. I just ordered volumes 2 and 3 of Tower Dungeon. What's up, Young Toenail? What's up, Just Another Nerd? I didn't even know Volume 3 came out. If I knew Volume 3 came out, I would have bought it. But I'll be buying stuff later for myself anyway. I'll be buying stuff later. Oh, I forgot I have to work out today. Fuck. Forgot I have to do that because I skipped yesterday. Conversation. Just finished my Vagabond Visbid collection. That's so tough. I actually I might have to sell my Vagabond volumes just because the new ones look so good. By the way, it is hot as shit in here. What's up, Mongol? What's up, Chill? I haven't heard Monglers in so long. I mean, that is what I call ourselves every vid. So I can't cap. That is us, but just have both of them, bro. But like, I can't. I'm so like they're so like beautiful. Genuinely, they are so beautiful. By the way, I have a $5 gift card. Y'all are not getting it because I had to renew my shit. This one's fucking dead. This one we keep. I had to renew my shit. Finally caught up to date with JJK and Chainsaw Man. My bank account has not recovered since. Holy shit, bro. Holy cooked. I mentioned. I don't know if I mention it. Do I? I don't know if it was in my video. It might have been in the video or in my head. By the way, I just filmed the manga wheel video. That's why there are already manga in the bingo card. Because I filmed the wheel video. I say that like Chainsaw Man and JJK are uncomparable. Chainsaw Man is so much better. The Chainsaw Man movie was peak. I hear it was really good, yeah. So much good stuff coming out, man. Mushishi hardcover Battle Royale Deluxes. Oh my god. I forgot about Mushishi, bro. Did I buy it? I don't even remember. Battle Royale Deluxes too. I gotta make my November order. Usually every month I like make an order on Crunchyroll and then be like, ship this when in November. I gotta make my November order soon. I just keep forgetting. What is even today's date? 26. Okay. I have time. I have time. I have time. Next month I'm dropping like $60 on manga. That's actually tough. By the way, in like a couple more minutes, we're gonna get to the manga hall. We're gonna do the manga hall first, then we're gonna go do the bingo card. I think that's what we're gonna do. Chainsaw Man beats JJK any day of the week. 100% agree. 100% agree. Like it's actually not comparable. And I'm not saying JJK is bad. Well, first off, I genuinely have not read enough of JJK to even judge it. I'll be honest. But of what I've read of it, the first, if I had to choose the first 6 volumes of Chainsaw Man and the first 6 volumes of JJK, I'm Chainsaw Man. I'm putting over JJK any day of the week. Yeah, the list is Baki, Kingdom, and Kagurabachi. Bro, what is Kagurabachi doing there? Okay, I actually like. I when I read Kagurabachi, the first 3 volumes, I like don't understand how people can really love it that much. It's cool. It's a very cool manga. maybe it's just because I've read I've already read Versus, which is low key the peak of like those kind of manga. So like there's nothing else for me to go into the like action shonen genre when I've already read Versus. But it is a cool manga. Like I'm not gonna say it's bad or anything. I dropped Kagurabachi after 2 volumes. Damn. Oh, actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, still can't believe people are going crazy about Kagurabachi from the first chapter alone. The anime will be sick though. Well, the first chapter was very cool. I remember when the first chapter came out, everyone was talking about it. I actually really enjoyed the first chapter. I thought it was great. The rest of it, though, I wasn't a huge fan of. Even though it's good, I just wasn't a big fan of it. And yeah, the anime will be cool. Crazy, it already got announced in anime, and it's like actually in production and shit. Like that's actually crazy. That shit's already happening. I think they're on like volume 4 or 5. Like that's I. It doesn't even make any sense to me. By the way, why is my hair doing this? There we go. That looks a bit better. All right. I think it's time we get into the manga hole. I think it's time we get into the manga. How are we feeling, chat? Four people in here, by the way. I think it's about time we get into the manga. I'm excited. I'm gonna show all of y'all what I got. I got some interesting stuff too. Let's just let's get it. Yeah, let's just get to it. Next big shonen probably after JJK ends, My Hero ends, etc. My Hero. Oh yeah, probably talking about anime. Yeah, but I'm fine with that because like Kagurabachi is good enough to be the next shonen. Like if the next shonen was like Black Clover level, I'd be a bit pissed. But Kagurabachi is like, I get it because it is a really cool manga, and the author really knows how to create these really cool like action set pieces. So like, I'm not gonna complain. And those are the manga that get really popular, are the action manga. So I'm not mad at it. Even if I do think they're a lot better than it, I'm fine with it being like the best, like the most popular. All right. I don't. Well, I do remember what I got. I don't know what order I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just grab a random volume. First, oh yeah. First volume I got. A lot of this was just buying volume ones that I completely forgot even came out like 2 or 3 years ago. This, I don't. What is this called again? Magil Mire Magical Girls Inc. I'm calling this Magical Girls Inc. because I don't know what the fuck that word is. Magil Mire. I don't know what that word is. I bought this first volume. I heard a lot of good things about it. I remember it being in a recommendation video with this and Blue Lock. And I remember the person being like, bro, both of these manga are amazing. And obviously, I'm the biggest fan of Blue Lock of all time. So I was really excited to read this. The art looks really cool. I mean, look at that art. That art looks fucking sick. I'm really, really excited to read this first volume. And honestly, if any of you, because we're going to do the bingo card, if any of you want me to read these manga, you can put it in the chat because we're going to go over that. So, yeah. Shonen Jump are becoming desperate for a new One Piece type of popularity. I mean, of course, like, I don't think if you guys know this. I got this information from the Omnibus Collector, and he's usually pretty trusted. Back then, when it was One Piece, Naruto, and Bleach, it was more competitive than it is now. Like they were axing more series than they used to because they were looking because they already like they were able to financially axe as many series as they wanted to because they always knew these 3 manga were going to sell well, no matter what. So they were able to axe whatever they wanted to. But now because it's only One Piece going, and One Piece is probably going to end in the next 3 to 5 years, most likely. JJK ended, My Hero ended, Haikyuu ended. Haikyuu was actually surprisingly a pretty big manga in Shonen Jump. Something other was Food Wars ended. The really big ones are Blue Box, Akane Banashi, Kagurabachi, Sakamoto Days, and some of those popular ones, like Chainsaw Man used to be in the magazine. Some of those popular ones are moving to like Jump Plus. So like Kaiju number 8 is in Jump Plus. Dandadan is in Jump Plus. Chainsaw Man is in Jump Plus. Um, yeah, you mentioned Dandadan. So a lot of those manga are moving to like other places, not just the Shonen Jump magazine. Um, so like there's gonna be like a huge like power vacuum or whatever you want to call it in the magazine when One Piece ends. It'll just be Kagurabachi, and there's gonna be so many series coming in and out. I'm honestly kind of excited for it because a lot more manga. Genuinely, my idea, I made an entire video about this. I had an idea of doubling the magazine, making it 40 different series at the same time, and then having them go bi-weekly. That might actually happen just because they're going to be so desperate to get a really popular series going. I give One Piece like 6 years before it ends. Yeah, it's Oda. Oda every 5 years goes, I'm gonna end it in 5 years, and he's done that shit for 15 years. So I don't know if I believe that brother anymore. But like apparently they're supposed to be in like the big final arc. All right, next. Mm, this was one that a certain viewer really wanted me to read. Another Dark Age, like the one Shonen Jump had back when Dragon Ball and Slam Dunk ended back in the day. I'd say 7 to 10 more years for One Piece. What if Oda ends it, then starts a new manga right after? If Oda, first off, I doubt that because he's been writing for like 25 years. I would genuinely be shocked if he doesn't retire after One Piece or makes like Two Piece or whatever. Um, what I'm assuming what'll happen in One Piece is they'll continue making like light novels and side stories for it, but the series will end. We'll probably get another Dark Age in Shonen, which I am excited about because the Dark Age in Shonen, when Dragon Ball and Slam Dunk ended, it birthed a lot of really, really good manga. That was when we had like the golden age of Shonen, or whatever you want to call it, of Shonen Jump. So I'm honestly excited for it. I'm genuinely excited for it. I don't think it'll be like I don't think Shonen Jump will like fade out of obscurity or whatever. I really don't think that'll happen. I think we'll be in an overall positive place in the next 5 years. I really think so. Let me talk about this though. Asteroid Royale. This manga got axed. Like I think only 5 volumes came out. Definitely excited to see what comes from this newer Darker Age for sure. Oda won't do a new manga, but probably side stories. I agree. Um, yeah, and like Shonen Jump can really become anything because, like, especially when Hell's Paradise was coming out and JJK and Chainsaw Man, like you were seeing a lot more mature manga come out, like Demon Slayer and stuff. A lot more like gory and mature manga, or not mature, but just like manga that are like darker, have like a darker like shading and stuff like that. Just like simple stuff like that. A lot more of those manga were coming out, and then I'm excited to see when like we could genuinely be like maybe in a sports manga like age where a bunch of sports manga are coming out and that's what's popular in Shonen Jump, or maybe we're really fucking with medieval shit and a lot of like medieval manga or like specific age period manga. So maybe there's a manga in the future, manga in the past, manga with Vikings. I mean, I know that's just Vinland Saga, but I'm just spitballing here. Like we're gonna definitely get into a new age of Shonen Jump manga. I'm very excited. But yeah, Astro Royale. So a viewer of mine reminded me that this series existed. I always wanted to get it because of the author. The author was made Tokyo Revengers, obviously. A lot of people said that this is really similar to it. It definitely looks similar. And I love Tokyo Revengers. I mentioned this in my wheel video that will come out eventually one day. That this like I genuinely think Tokyo Avengers had a really big chunk of the manga that was genuinely fantastic, and not enough people talk about it. And I trust the author. I trust the author, even if the ending was shit. I trust the author to make a good manga, or at least a good middle. So that's why I bought Astro Royale. And I also saw Volume 2 there, but I don't think I got it. Next, let me just pick a random one. Oh, yeah. This one I was low-key surprised about that it was even here. I thought it was extremely out of print. Nana, Volume 1. I got my hands on the new Nana like special edition, but I also bought Volume 1, 2, and Volume 2. I both pre-ordered both of those on Crunchyroll. Um, Peak Nana. I really want to read this. I might read this after, or we might put it on the bingo card, whatever. I actually really, really want to read this. I really want to get into Nana. I'm very excited to read it. And these editions are fucking beautiful. Genuinely, these editions are beautiful. And I think it's my first time purposely double dipping into a manga for a new edition of one volume. Because volume one has this, and then there's a second one that I got on Crunchyroll. So I'm gonna get both. I just got this because I heard it's going super out of print, and if this is like $1,000 one day, I mean, I take it. So yeah, bought volume one of Nana. It was at Books a Million. Got it. I want to do Nana, but the everlasting hiatus kind of puts me off. I'll pay you 20 cents for it. You have a deal, my friend. Trust, good deal. Yeah, I mean, the author though, I'm pretty sure the author is back to making manga. So I don't know what's the deal with Nana right now because I knew Nana stopped because of the author's poor health. What's up, Eton Mess? It stopped because of the author's poor health. That's what I remember. But I don't like I think she's making manga again. I think she's back to making manga, so she might come back to it, she might not. Um I don't maybe this is like a very naive thing to say, but if you're she's not. Okay, never mind then. But I'm going to say this anyway. If you're Togashi, the guy who made Hunter x Hunter, or the girl who made Ayazawa, the person who made Nana, why can't you just get an artist to do your work? You know what I mean? Because like I feel like most of the time, what's the hard part is the art, and I know you still have to draw like um I forgot what they're called. You have to draw like rough drafts of what you want. I don't know why you can't just hire an artist or just get an artist at Shonen Jump or whatever magazine provides for you. Because I mean these are pretty popular series. I feel like most people would want them to come out, but I also understand the fact that like you want your series to be your series, and I know a lot of manga authors have a problem with working with an artist and they really just want to make it themselves. But I don't know. Do you actually like to read volumes of many different manga, not getting a completed experience, or do you actually prefer to read old series? Um, Young Tona, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what the fuck he just asked me. Hold on, let me reread this. Do you actually like to read volumes of many different manga, not getting a completed experience, or do you prefer to? Okay, so it depends though. It actually depends. With 20th Century Boys, I read the first volume of 20th Century Boys. I'll talk about it. Maybe we'll talk about it today. I don't know. Um, it was fucking fantastic. Like completed series, the whole month. Yeah. I got it. That is a series I would never want to read every 3 months. That's not a manga I want to read every 3 months. I can't. I genuinely I can't. It is a manga I would have to read in one sitting, which I'm doing actually. I'm on volume two actually. I don't know where it is. Here it is. I don't know if you can see where my bookmark is. I'm on volume two of 20th Century Boys, and I'm loving it. I'm loving the manga. But, so that's a manga I would prefer to read the entire thing of. But with a manga like Versus, where a lot of things are going on, I actually prefer to read them every 3 months. Now, it's coming out like every 5 months. That's annoying. But like every 3 months, I would prefer. Just because I feel like if you read a series like that, back to back to back, a lot of it starts to blend together and you don't really remember a lot of it. But 20th Century Boys, I feel like is a series that you need to read the entire experience of. Like, I also mentioned this in my bingo video. Hell's Paradise is another one of these manga. Hell's Paradise is a manga I feel like you need to read the entirety of. You can't just read one volume, call it a day, and then wait 3 months for the next one to come out. Depends how the volume ends for myself. Exactly. Like, honestly, when I was at Books a Million today, I was thinking about picking up Prison School Volume 2 because Volume 1 left off on such a big cliffhanger that if I didn't read it pretty soon or read it now or whenever, I would be kind of lost, I feel like, when I read the second volume. And it was actually a good first volume. Genuinely, actually a good first volume. Okay, let's get to the next thing. I have Gachi Akira, Volume 6. But like, don't you forget lots of stuff or care less about characters because you read lots of stuff and maybe forget shit? I do, but I can usually just go back to the next volume. I usually can. And like, if anything, even something like, I mean, I talk about Full Night all the time. I talk about Full Night more than I read it. So like, I don't, like I talk about it more on this channel than I read it. Um, but also it's just like the series that I love that are coming out now. I don't have. I mean, I probably do have the patience for it if I really tried, but like I don't. I want to read them now. Like I want to read them now. I want to talk about them now. And like I'm not gonna sit here and wait like 2 or 3 years for Full Night to collect like 5, 6, or 7 more volumes just so I can read them in one sitting. And then maybe it's a bit disappointing. Maybe whatever. Maybe I forget some stuff. I don't know. Gacha Yakuta is probably my favorite ongoing manga besides Chainsaw Man. Yeah, picked up volume 6. Volume 5 is on the way whenever that wants to come here. Picked up volume 6. All I know is there is most likely a really sad backstory in here because the anime, I have not been watching the anime, but I've heard that there's a really, really sad backstory in volume in like comes up with this character. I don't know what her name is though, but the backstory in volume 6 is extremely sad. Yeah, so I'm looking at it. It looks sad. It just looks pretty sad. Also, the art, bro, the fucking artist, she just knows her shit. She is so fucking good. But yeah, Gachakura, very excited to read it. I really enjoyed the first 4 volumes. I really want volume 5 to get here like as soon as possible, and I want to read to volume 6. I want to be able to like catch up with the anime too, because we haven't been able to do that so far. All right, okay, I'll take these 2 volumes by themselves. Art is so beautiful, probably one of my favorite parts about the manga. Yeah, the art is insane. Especially just like the art style in general too. All right, next I got volumes. I don't know if you can see that very well. 5 and 6 of the Summer Yukari Died. I believe I have volumes 1 through 4. Hopefully I do. I didn't check before this. I probably should have, but I got volumes 5 and 6. I really, really enjoyed volumes 1 through 4. I think the series has like really like bad pacing issues, but it's a really interesting, really terrifying horror manga that I really enjoyed so far. So I picked up both volumes 5 and 6, and I know the series is coming out at like a snail's pace for whatever reason. Gachakura, that intro of the anime is crazy. I heard it is. I don't really listen to like Japanese music though, so I wouldn't know. All right, next we have a manga I never thought I was gonna get ever. I saw the cover and I thought this looked stupid as fuck, but then I went through the art and I was like, this actually looks kind of sick. It is Tokyo Fears Rhapsody. Rhapsody. I don't know how to pronounce that second name or third word. Now this cover looks extremely, extremely basic. It does not look very fun at all. But some of this art looks fucking sick, and it's just super clean. I hold on, let me get like a good panel because I remember being like, this manga looks like shit from the cover, and then getting to it and like, oh my, look at that panel. Look at that panel right there. That's insane. You were correct first time. Thank you. Like this art looked insane to me, and I have no clue what this is about. I heard good things about it, but the cover just like threw me off so much. It just looks so boring to me. Like it just looks like another Kaiju number 8. Like I don't want to read it. But I mean, it looks really cool. Let me read the back real quick. Hachiro is the mightiest monster around, created to strike terror into humanity, but a chance encounter with ice cream makes him an instant fan of human culture, earning him the ire of his fellow fears. Between rebelling against his overbearing creator and slaughtering ghoulish foes, Hashiro, uh, Hashiro's got a lot more than just ice cream on his plate. Hachiro keeps his true identity as a secret, while working odd jobs until he sees the unbelievable, a newly established mecha-suited unit of the Metro PD. Now he wants to be just as cool as they are. But are there limits to what a monster can do? Uh, Sounds boring as hell. But the art is really cool. So I'm gonna buy it. And actually, okay, let me be honest. It does have an interesting premise, and this art is really good, and the feel of the manga is really good. So I bought it. So I bought it. Again, if we want to, we can put it on the bingo card. I see the Kaiju number 8 comparison for sure. NA score on Mal. Not that Mal is to be trusted at all now. I'm curious about this one. Random as fuck. Hey, if y'all want it, when we get to the bingo card, if y'all want it, we can put it on there. All right, next. A manga that I'm actually extremely excited for because I fucking love the first 7 volumes of this. And sadly, because of my budget, by budget, I mean me being poor, I could only get 2 volumes. I would get more, though. I would have got more. Welcome to Demon School of Rimakun, volumes 8 and 9. I love this series so goddamn much. I am such a big fan of it. I love the first 2 volumes. It is genuinely one of the only slice of life manga that I can actually read and actually like really enjoy. And yeah, and I love the manga, so I got the next 2 volumes because they were there. I gotta catch up on it though. All right, next we got a manga that I literally got because I like another manga that looks kind of similar. I'm actually like embarrassed to show this one as a grown man. I got Girl Crush. I'm gonna be honest, I have no clue what this is about, but looking at it, it looked a lot like Wand Dance, and I really like Wand Dance, so I bought it. You know, let's read the back. Let's read the back. Maybe it's good. Maybe it's good. Fascinating. I'll trust the process. Maybe it's good. Maybe it's good. God, this is a lot of it. Tenka Mimosa was a quiet and withdrawn child, but before long, she realized that the most effective way to protect herself wasn't hiding from other kids. It was being the best at everything. After years of armoring herself with excellence, Tenka lives safely atop her cool girl pedestal, admired and idolized by everyone. But her flawless composure is suddenly shaken by a very average schoolmate's impressively big dreams. At first, Tenka is scornful of Iraon Sato's ambition to become a K-pop idol. But the other girl's passion is so irresistible that Tenka soon finds herself with idol dreams of her own. Inspired by Erna's sincerity and her own unexpected jealousy, Tenka decides that she's going to audition as a famous Korean talent agency. But although her research powers and ability to memorize moves have helped Tenka excel in the past, the judges seem to be looking for something more than just flawless technique. Does Tenka have a chance at becoming an idol when the only thing she's good at is being perfect? That sounds kind of cool, right? Right? That sounds kind of interesting. Right, guys? That doesn't even sound that bad. That's what I'm saying, bro. Wait till the fucking November manga log. If I read this volume, I will let all y'all know if it's peak or not. Just fucking wait. I'm gonna tell y'all if it's peak. All right, I think it's the last volume. It is, and then we will get to the bingo card. The last volume is a series that I've wanted to get, but I kind of convinced myself that I hate slice of life manga. But over the years, I kind of realized that I don't hate slice of life manga. I'm just not the biggest fan of the genre. But I hear this one is actually very good. It is Hirayasumi. I have heard so many good things about this. I've genuinely heard like so many good things about this. But the reason I didn't get it when it came out was because I kind of convinced myself that I hate slice of life manga. And this is literally just a slice of it's like literally in other slice of life manga, usually there's something else in there that like drives the plot forward. Like in like a Blue Box, yeah, I wouldn't say slice of life, but in Blue Box, there's romance, which I like romance, but I'm not the biggest fan of. But then there's the sports aspect, so I can get on that. Or like Fragrant Flower. There's a slice of life, but there's also really good character moments in it. Like it's genuinely a beautifully drawn, beautifully written manga. There's none of that here. I don't know about writing and stuff, but at least plot wise, story wise, it is just pure slice of life. So I'm kind of terrified to read this. I really hope I don't end up like actually hating it, but I think I'll like it. I do think I will enjoy it. Okay. No more left in that bag except for the receipt, but it's probably nothing. A lot of friends have told me to read it, but since the only slice of life I like is Spy Family, I held off on getting it. Bro, just trust in your boy Idol Manga, and we'll be fine. Just trust in me. If I read it, and it's good, then it's good. Um, so how we're going to do this? I gotta figure out a way to do this. Actually, all right. Oh, excuse me. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. Give me a sec, guys. We are going to do the manga bingo thing, doc, whatever it's called. We are going to do it right now. I just have to set up a couple things. And hopefully you guys are excited for this bingo card. We're basically just going to do the same thing we did last time, but I'm going to go from top to down with my collection. So, yeah, it's exactly what we're going to do. All right. This is how we're going to do it. Trust the guy that liked Prison School more than Berserk? Okay. Bro, I never said that in the video. In the video, I said that I wanted to read Prison School Volume 2 more than I wanted to read Berserk Volume 4. But I'm going to read I have Berserk Volume 4 right here. Berserk Volume 4 is right here. Actually, I'll show you right now. I have the first 10 volumes of Berserk right next to me. These are going to be read eventually, one day. This month. I'm going to read these. Okay. I'm going to share my window. Ah! Wait, where am I going? Okay. First off, because I don't have access to chat, because I'm going to be showing other. Prison School Volume 2, 10 probably right now. Okay, whatever. I'm going to have to pull up the chat on my phone. Okay, hold on. Give me a sec, y'all. Give me a sec. Prison School Volume 2 to 10, probably right next to those. Bro, trust. Okay, we're good. I have chat pulled up on my phone. That's exactly what I needed. This is what we're going to do. We are actually not even here. We're going to go to my manga list. What we're going to do is I'm going to scroll up on my manga list. Actually, you know what? Let's do this right now. I'm not going to fill out all the information. I'm going to put all the manga that I just bought today, so that you can see them. And then if you want to put them on the bingo card, we can. We have Hiroyusumi. We have Girl Crush. We have fucking Welcome to New School, Nukun Volume 8 and 9. I'll do that later. We have Tokyo Fears Rap. How do you spell this? Hapsody. School Volume 10. We have these two we're already done with. Gotcha Akira we're already done with. We have Nana. That's very important. I might already have Volume 1 of Nana. I don't know. We have Astro Boy. Or Astro Royale, actually. Never mind. I think that's how you spell that. And then we have fucking this manga. I have no clue how to spell this. Majulmire. Fucking Loki, think you should add Girl Crush to the bingo board since the synopsis sounds so interesting. Now on volume 1 for sure. We're gonna get to it, guys. We're gonna get to it. Save those for when we actually do it. My phone is gonna fall. Mire Magical Girls Inc. Okay, this is how we're gonna do it. I am going to go through this entire list. I'm going through the entire list. When you see a manga on my spreadsheet that you want me to read or add to the bingo card, put it in chat. Just put it in chat. I don't care how many you put. Just put as many as you want. Okay, I don't care. You can put 1, you can put 500. I don't care. Then I'm going to put it on this doc. Okay, so I already saw Girl Crush. I already saw Nana. Sadly, I cannot put Baki because I only own the first 2 volumes and I've already read the first 2 volumes. So Baki is impossible. But here, let me zoom in a bit. Let me get like 125 so you guys can see that better. As we go up, you can put out any manga you want. I'm going to put it on here. After we get a certain amount or after a certain amount of time passes, we are going to whittle it down from those. Okay. So, you know what? Actually, now I'm here. Control C that bitch. Control Shift V that bitch. Not a lot of people know about the Control Shift V. Okay. Not a lot of people know about the Control Shift. Oh. Okay, we're good. Let's just start going up. Okay. So, you will call Song of War again. It's already okay. Let me remind you what we already have on the bingo card. Let's just say how much what we already have on the bingo card. Berserk, 20th Century Boys, Vinland Saga. Those are all 3. Those are the 3 manga I'm reading for recommendations. Automatically already on there. I guess this also spoils my wheel video, but whatever. Watchmen, we already know. Watchmen, Chainsaw Man. Toxic Daughter, Chi-chan, or just Chi-chan. Bugle Call, Speed Grafer, Spacewalking with You. Already on the bingo card. Those are automatic because those are from the wheel video that's coming out later this week. Let's just keep going up. As soon as you see a manga that you want me to read, just put it out there. So I'm just going to keep going up. Even if you don't think that... Oh, wait, hold on. I might have done something wrong here. Okay, no, I didn't. Even if there's like something that you like, maybe you think I don't have another volume of it, just put it out anyway. Because we're going to get as many as we can, and then we're going to whittle it down. So, yeah. Any manga that you recognize here. God, this is really hard to do when the chat is dead. Hinamatsuri and Grand Blue Dreaming? Okay, let's add it there. Hinamatsuri, I think... I've already read all of Hinamatsuri that I have, but Grand Blue I have not. Grand Blue Dreaming. I don't know why the anime and the manga have different names. I don't know why. Magus of the Library I can do. We got Kagurabachi. I don't think I have another volume of. Or I might. No, volume 4 just came out. I don't think I bought it. Which had to tell. Oh, I can't. We can't do which had to tell you. I only own one. Oh my god, that actually sucks, man. I bought volume 2 online too. I just don't think. I should have fucking bought another volume of it when I went to Yu Yu Hakusho volume 4 as the mascot. Yeah. Let's just put Yu Yu Hakusho here too. Already on the bingo card. We don't even have to fucking include it. Yu Yu Hakusho, I exclusively read through manga bingo videos. Genuinely, I exclusively read Yu Yu Hakusho through manga bingo videos. Apothecary Diaries. I think I've read all the volumes of Apothecary Diaries I own. I think I did. Yeah, I read volumes 1, 2, and 3, and I only own the first 3 volumes. I gotta read more of it though, because it's like surprisingly insanely popular. I genuinely did not know it was that popular when I picked it up and I read it. It was okay. It was pretty decent. Um, well, pretty decent is harsh. It was pretty good. Hold on, let me get. You got any AOT to read? Okay, I do, but I haven't read a volume in like 3 years. So if I'm rereading AOT, I am starting at volume 1. I'm genuinely gonna start at volume 1. I'm not reading. I ended. I remember I stopped at volume like 18 or 19. I'm putting it on the list. I'm just letting everyone know that. I started at 18, 19, and I didn't even touch it again. So I will start at volume 1 again. I genuinely will. Free Run or Fragrant Flower? Fragrant Flower, sadly, no more volumes, but I do have more volumes of Free Run. I read volume 1 and I thought it was pretty overrated, but I hear it gets better. Gachiakuda, I wish I could fucking put Gachiakuda, but volume 5 will not come into the mail. It will not. It'll never happen. So I can't. I can't. God, how many fucking manga do I own, man? I'm in 200s right now. Berserk, Google is right to Shasha, then. Vinland, Call of the Night. All right, Call of the Night can be put on the list. I've actually been meaning to read Call of the Night. I know it's continuing for some reason. I've never heard that. Dandadan, Vinland, I've already read as much as I can for both of those. Call of the Night is pretty good. Vinland's already on the thing, yeah. Soul Eater I can put on here. That's fine as well. I'm actually confused about some. Oh, wrong one. We're in like the 185s. Oh, I know the way this is organized. Okay. I was like confused. This is like a weird order. I don't know. I think it's because I organized them on complete and ongoing. So we're going through the on. I'm not putting One Piece. Eton Mess, get out of here. I'm not putting One Piece. I don't even know what volume I'm on. I'm on like volume like 65 or some shit. Okay, I can put Tokyo Ghoul read. That's fine. I gotta read more of it though. But what, bro? Tokyo good. Tokyo read. Black Clover. I actually fucking hate Black Clover. Y'all should know I don't like Black Clover. And we want to put it on this damn list. You know, fucking while we're at it. Whatever, man. You're just before the best One Piece arc though? I'm at Punk Hazard. I'm literally I stopped at Punk Hazard just because I knew everyone hated that arc. Though I also like I hear people say they hate Fishman Island and I love Fishman Island. So Rooster Fighter, please, if you have more, it's peak. I know next is just Rosa. Okay. I don't have any more Rooster Fighter. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Man, Punk Hazard low-key buns. Bro, I'll stand by this like for my entire life. I don't think One Piece has never had a bad arc. Name me one bad arc One Piece has had. And Long Ring Long Land is not a bad arc. I genuinely don't think that arc is bad. It's just it's a fun arc. It's fine. It's not bad. It's not like, in my opinion, bad is like a 3 out of 10 or lower. That's bad. You're gonna tell me Long Ring Long Land is a 3 out of 10 or lower. It's not. And that's like the consensus of the worst arc. I'd say Fishman, but Fisher Tiger is my favorite character. It's literally the best fucking backstory in the manga. It's the best backstory. It's either that or Chopper or Robin or Nami or I hear Sanji's is really sad. Punk Hazard bad, just mid compared to the others. I think you meant Punk Hazard isn't bad. It's bad compared to the others, but it isn't actually bad. Honestly, every time I hear someone talk about why they don't like Punk Hazard, they're just like, I didn't like the villain. Bro, You know, there'd be so many manga if manga were people. There'd be so many manga on their fucking hands and knees, wishing the only issue they had for the entire thing was that their villain was bad. What? Now, like that is like that just shows you like how high quality One Piece is. Is that our main criticism of one arc is that the one like there's one aspect we didn't like, which was fucking the villain. Are people forgetting about Afro Luffy and Foxy arc? Shake my head. Bro, actually, genuinely one of the funniest jokes in the entire manga. Like, I get that that's a meme in the manga or like in the fan base or whatever. They're like, "Oh, Longman's peak as Afro Luffy." That's genuinely one of the funniest jokes they've ever done in the entire manga. The joke of Usopp being Luffy's like a boxing trainer, and he's like giving him an advice and shit, and like Luffy genuinely believes that giving himself an afro will give him more power. That is actually one of the funniest jokes in the entire manga. I don't give a shit. Dead ass. Let's continue, by the way. Flowers of Evil, Fire Force, Silver Spoon. Afro Luffy was one of the best jokes in One Piece. I agree. It was fantastic. It was extremely hilarious. By the way, more bingo stuff. Hold on. How many spots do we even have left? One, two. Oh, we have to add a free space. I forgot about that. Free space is automatic. Okay. Free space added. We have a 1, 2, 3, 4. So like 19. 19. Like 14. Because there's 10 in this section and then 4. So you guys have 14 picks. But we're put as many as you want because we're gonna whittle it down later. I think you should add Fire Force to the board. Bro doesn't want to read his newly bought Hirayasumi Volume 1. Bro, if we want to put Hirayasumi on the fucking thing, I think do we not even have it? Do we want to put Hirayasumi? If we want to do it, we want to do it. I'm letting you guys pick. I'm not picking. I'm letting you guys pick. By the way, Fire Force is going on the board. If we want to, bro doesn't want to read here. Okay, I can fucking put it, bro. Yes, sir. Okay. I will talk about Sumi. I will talk about my. By the way, Fruits Basket is another one. I will talk about my love story in the manga log because I have a lot of opinions about it. And they're pretty mixed. I'll be honest. Fruits Basket, we got Zom 100. I have no more volumes of. We can do Claymore as well. Damn, all of you just picking the manga in my box sets. Okay, Claymore. Yeah, we have that. Let's keep going. If the manga, I think I've mentioned this before. I think most of you probably know. If the manga has a color on it, like Goodnight Poon Poon, Silent Voice, Slam Dunk Grass, Spider-Man Fake Red, I've read all of it. I own all the volumes. It's completed, and I've read all of it. So don't ask for like, oh, read Doctor Stone. I can't. And yes, I'm not reading volume 27. Fuck volume 27. Actually, fuck volume 27. I'm not reading that shit. Sakamoto Days, maybe? I think I've read all of Sakamoto Days that I own. Pretty sure I've read all of it. But I know it's like a lot more to come out. I've read all of it. Or at least all that I own. But I know more has come out. But Atabana. All right, Atabana is getting added. I'm assuming most of you don't know what that is. Atabana, I have it right down here on the floor. I'm grabbing it right now. This is Atabana. I really, really want to read this. I have been wanting to read this so much. This has such an interesting idea to it. Make sure you guys pick it for the bingo card. City Hunter, definitely getting added. We have Ice Shield. I've already read all of Ice Shield that I can. Trust me, we don't even have to talk about Ice Shield here because anytime I get a new volume of Ice Shield 21, I'm gonna read it, or at least one volumes that I can. Atabana's the new Dark Horse release. It is, and I bought it. It's right over here. Y'all better pick it. I'm loving Ice Shield 21, man. It is so good, and I'm so happy they're reprinting it. Anyways, gotta dip. Good night to y'all. Damn, bro. Bro's leaving so unexpectedly. All right. See you at the Entertainment District. Bro's name is actually a Demon Slayer arc. It's kind of tough. We're still going through all the picks, though, if you guys want to continue. Or not if you want to get. We're going to continue. Just saying. Like, we're still going through them. So, any more that you see that you want me to pick, let me know. Everyone say peace to the Entertainment District. Hikari Man on the list. On the list. Hikari Man. I'm actually really excited to read that because it's by the author of um, fucking Homunculus and Ichi the Killer. I've heard all of his manga are really good. Hikari Man is on the list. JoJo's was on the last one. JoJo's, specifically part 2, because that's the only one I own. I've read all of part 1. JoJo's part 2 is being added. What's up, Beppis? We are going through all the manga that we are picking for the bingo card. So if you see a manga on my spreadsheet that you want, Yamamoto is a very controversial author. That's how. His manga, at least the one manga I've read, is super good. Are you not getting Steel Ball Run Part 7? Not right now. I only own one volume of Blame and I've already read it. No, why would I get Part 7 when I haven't read Part 2? I actually don't understand the people who skip JoJo's parts. That makes no sense to me. It's parts of an overarching story. I don't understand. Homunculus and Ichi the Killer has a lot of crazy. Oh, absolutely. I'm not saying like when I hear controversial, I think of like oh, they have a lot of manga that are mixed quality. Like a controversial manga, in my opinion, would be something like Demon Slayer, where a lot of people either love it or they hate it. Or Demon Slayer is not a good example, but like that's a controversial manga, in my opinion. That's what I hear when I hear controversial. You need to read all of JoJo's. Finally, someone gets it. Part 7 spoils Part 6. Just go in with an open mind. I love Homunculus. Homunculus is one of my favorite manga I've ever read. So I genuinely cannot fathom anything worse than that one scene where he eats his own cum. I actually can't fathom and there's multiple scenes, by the way. I can't fathom a more fucked up scene than that. So there's no shot there's anything worse. Let's continue, by the way. Let's continue. Again, Horimiya, Yokohama Kadeshi Kiko, Orange, Todd, the rape scene. Forgot about that scene. It's just like there's so many scenes in that fucking manga, man. There's so many crazy ones. Genuinely. All right, we're coming up on the end. We're coming up to the top 100 of the manga picks. And once we go through all of them, it's done. Bastard or Ball? I have another volume of Ball. I do. I have volume 3. Bastard, I sadly do not, though. By the way, apparently there's like, it's all good, but it has too many bad scenes. There's like, Ball, for some reason, like there's like some controversy around it. And this time I mean like actual controversy. Because apparently like volume 4, there's supposed to be 13 volumes. Volume 4, like all the pre-orders are getting cut or like they're getting canceled. And we have like no information on when volume 4 is going to come out. So NPC one? Are we dead ass? All right, I'll do the NPCs in this Village Sim game. All right, we'll just call it that for now. This is a manga that got recommended to me by Steve Clark 1, if you guys know who that is. He watches a lot of my content. And I remember actually being pissed about it because I did not want to read it. But yeah, apparently Ball is like having some kind of controversy where like Uh, it's not like volume 4 is getting like really delayed. It's so good, but it has too many bad scenes. Guess. By the way, guys, if you want to pick any manga, go ahead. Let's just look right now at how many manga we've picked so far. Getting Ball is so good, man. Agreed. I love Volume 2. I think I mentioned in my bingo video how much I love Volume 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Fruits Basket. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. We have 22 so far, and only more to come. Watchmen, Hero Tales, Doubt, Togi Visa, Teruri, Pokemon, Fable, Medalist. Just watch it out, bro. Watch it out. Any manga year that you want on the bingo card, spit it out. Spit. Don't swallow it. Spit it out. It's probably the worst joke I've ever made on this channel. Has to be. Do you guys know who Northern Lion is? They had a box set Kickstarter that succeeded, but they're canceling orders. Yeah, that's what I heard too. Do you guys know who Northern Lion is? He is probably my favorite streamer, like ever. I watch all of his content. God, like, I actually like. I dream of being as funny as him. He is so fucking funny. Genuinely one of the funniest people I've ever seen, ever. 100%. He's so fucking funny. Naruto. Fucking. Stop recommending these long ass manga. If I read Naruto and I start to love it, I'm gonna have to read the entire fucking thing, and then I'm gonna have to buy the other 2 box sets of it. My favorite Umamasume streamer. Yeah, he's so good, man. All right, we already have JoJo's up in here. Oh my god, man. It's actually so funny. This guy will play Umamasume but won't watch any anime. This guy will genuinely say JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is the same shit as Death Note, but actually love Umamasume. Read the Umamasume manga? I never will. I'm genuinely as prejudiced as he is to anime. I am to Umamasume. It genuinely looks like the most not for me, boring thing I've ever seen in my entire life. I don't think I care about it at all. It is the most like you remember in like 2014, or maybe some of you don't. Guys might be young. In 2014, where anime fans had genuinely the worst humor on planet Earth, and and they were so fucking annoying. And I'm saying this as an anime fan. In 2014 to like 2018, that's what Umamasume reminds me of. Umamasume is literally the meme of like anime fans having horses. Boring, boring, boo. Oh, it's anime waifus now? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I fucking can't. I actually can't play a game like that. March comes in like a lion. Add me to the list. March comes in like a lion. Probably should have uppercased the entire thing, but whatever. How many JoJo's parts do you own? 1. 2, actually. 2. Part 1, which I've already read all of, and then Part 2, volumes 1 and 3. I should low-key get more, but Pluto. Good shout, because I am reading, what's it called? I am reading 20th Century Boys. So, I'm going to read both of them, probably. That would be a good idea. Yeah, we're getting through like a lot of these finished products. Yashimon, Hell, Cutting Closer, Banana Fish. Eventually, though, for Manga Bingo 5, I am going to have to pick these myself because we are kind of picking a lot of popular manga, which is fine. Like, I'm not dashing that we're only picking popular manga, but like, there's manga in my collection like Banana Fish that have been here for fucking 10 years that I haven't picked up yet. I own like 3 volumes of Banana Fish, and I like have not touched them yet. Mob. I'm trying to do this shit with one hand. It's impossible. Psycho. Banana Fish. Wow! I fucking dropped my phone. Girls Last Tour I've already read all of. As you can see, it's in color. And then we can put banana. Guys, I guess we can put Banana Fish, I guess. Banana Fish. I really want to read Banana Fish. I hear the anime is excellent. And I really want to read the manga. Dora Hey Dora. Hey Dora. Awesome. Don't worry, y'all. I saw Dora Hey Dora on there. Dora Hey Dora got picked for the last one, too. So, you know. Obviously, you guys want me to read it because I have not even read a single volume of it yet, and I hear it's fantastic. I mean, I look at it and it looks awesome. Undead Unluck is next. We have all fucking. We have all of the big three up in here, man. I'm actually not reading any of those, by the way. I don't care. Seven Deadly Sins. I would rather gouge my eyes out than read Seven Deadly Sins. I'm on volume 22 of Dora Hey Dora and its peak. Isn't that like the second to last volume? I think it's only 23 volumes. You didn't add OP? Yeah, I did. My Love Story I already read of. It's up here. We have Bleach and Naruto here. One Piece, bro. Come on, bro. Stay with me. I already have One Piece here. Lock in. All right. We are on the final 10. These are the most important. And I think most of these I've already read. Yeah, if they're in color, I've already read them. Okay, so we're done. We're done. My Love Story already read. Get your last votes in now for any series you want me to read. Just put Sergeant Frog. I'm not fucking reading. I was gonna get more Kaiju number 8, but sadly I don't. I was gonna get it at the Barnes and Noble, but I don't think they had it anymore. They're not Barnes and Noble. Books a Million. Akira. We can put Akira here. Hold on. Let's see how many we got so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Let's get one more. Akira, Pokemon. I don't even have Pokemon. Let's get one more, guys. One more, and we have 32. And then we can split them up in 4s and do everything. What's good, Tifa? Tifa, we need one last manga on the list. We need one last manga on the list to get 32. Summertime rendering. Boom. We're done now. Save your votes. Save your votes. Inuyashiki can do it. I don't even know if I own Inuyashiki. Actually, I own volumes 1 and 3, but I've already read volume 1. So, sad. This is what we're going to do. We have 32 series here. Let me get out my calculator. 32 divided by 4 is 8. Okay. We need 14. 32 divided by 2 is 16. Okay. This is what we're going to do. We are going to highlight. We are going to judge it based off 4 manga each. That's how we're going to do it. These are the 4 manga, and we're going to do this every single way there. So it's going to take a little bit, but if we can do this quick, we can do this quick. We're going to go every 4 manga, and you can only pick 2 to stay. And then we will have 16 left, and then we will eliminate 4. That's how we're going to do. Wait. No, we're going to eliminate 2. That's how we're going to do. We're going to eliminate 2 left. So, the 12 people in this chat, out of the 4 manga year, pick 2 to stay, 2 to be on the bingo card. Pick 2. Nana Grand Blue. What are we voting for? We are voting for this bingo card, Tifa. That's what we're voting for. Grand Blue and Nana. Seeing a lot of Grand Blue and Nana. Guys, we don't want Girl Crush, part of the gang, 1 and 2. Thank you, Eton Mess. Hold on, let me get Girl Crush in here. Y'all are actually going to be impressed with me. I picked up some basically feminist literature. Look at this, guys. Come on. We don't want this part of the bingo card? Come on, guys. I'm seeing mostly Nana Grand Blue. I'll wait for real. Bro, it is so hard to actually do anything in the world of the internet. I have read both feminist literature as well as like masculine like self-help books. I've read both. I have gotten made fun of way more for the masculine like self-help books when I was reading them. And then, but like in this day and age, you genuinely, like as a man, you cannot read feminist literature. It's actually fucking impossible. You can't do it. You will actually get labeled a performative male if you do it. You can't touch it. Sorry, Girl Crush. All right, I guess it's getting eliminated. Y'all didn't vote for it hard enough. And Tokyo Fears Rhapsody. Again, you need to watch Pink. Like the singer Pink? Or like is there a TV show called Pink? Tokyo Fear Rhapsody and Girl Crush are both eliminated. Nana and Grand Blue Dreaming are most likely the two that will be going into the next round. Next, we have these four. This is a tough one. This is genuinely read Pink. I don't like this. Read this. I'll read this. I don't know if you're just talking about a manga called Pink or a book called Pink. AOT and Call of the Night. Magus and Free. Damn! We have a single vote for all of them. 2 and 3. Attack on Titan and Free Run. This is a tough one. This is actually a really tough one. Genuinely. What's it going to be, guys? What's it going to be? Make your votes known. Magus Free Run. I think, okay, so Call of the Night's basically out. 2 votes for Magus, 2 votes for Attack on Titan, 2 votes for Free Run. We need to get one more eliminated from these 3. It's a manga. It's a single volume. Let me look this up on my phone. I think I've heard of this. Pink manga. Images. Yeah, I think I've seen this before. If it's in English, I might pick it up. If it's in English, I might pick it up. Let's see, y'all. What are y'all saying? What are we saying? We need another voting. Anyone else need to vote for these 3? 1 and 2, or I see 1 and 3, and I see 2 and 3. It seems like it is going to be Attack on Titan and Free Run for our picks. I really wanted to read Magus in the Library. It's one of my favorite manga that of all time, honestly. But the people have spoken. Attack on Titan and Free Run. Move on to the next round. All right. Next, 4 mid manga. Joking. Damn, Rip Magus. Soul Eater, Tokyo Ghoul, Black Clover, One Piece. Mid. All mid. Joking. Y'all make y'all's picks known. Make them known. Tokyo Ghoul on One Piece. Easily. All right, 1 vote Tokyo, 1 vote One Piece. 3 and 4. 2 votes One Piece. 1 vote Black Clover, 1 vote Tokyo. One Piece and Tokyo Ghoul. Two and 4. I think that's what we're going with. Black Clover is eliminated. Soul Eater didn't even get a vote. That's low-key sad. Soul Eater is eliminated. These are so stretched out. All right, Fire Force, Hirayasumi, Fruits Basket, Claymore. Y'all's picks next. Let's see it, y'all. Which one are y'all gonna pick? Again, I got no influence in this. If it does, Fruits Basket Claymore, if it does end up in like a tie, I'll be the one to pick it. We have Fruits Basket as a vote, Claymore as a vote, Curiosity as a vote. Oh, you changed it to 2-3. Okay. Fruits and Claymore. I think that's what. I really wanted to read Hirayasumi, but I think that's what the people are saying. I'm seeing a lot of Fruits Basket and Claymore. Damn. All right, y'all. Know what to do. I don't even need to say it. I don't even need to say it. Atabana, City Hunter, Hikari Man, JoJo's. Atabana, City Hunter, Hikari Man, JoJo's. Let's see it, y'all. JoJo's and Hikari Man. Okay. JoJo's and City Hunter. 2 votes for JoJo's. Atabana and okay, JoJo's is picked. JoJo's is automatic. Is it Atabana, City Hunter, or Hikari Man? All tied with 1 vote. City Hunter has 2 votes. City Hunter with 2 votes. Are we going to get any more? Going once? Going twice? Guys, pick Atabana. Bro, pick Atabana, guys. Guys, pick Atabana. Fucking suck, bro. Two. All right, City Hunter's picked. Okay, just calm down. All right, next. I'm not getting the hint. Gannibal, the NPCs in this village sim game must be real. Okay, I already know y'all not putting that. Naruto and March comes in like a lion. Pick. You get 2 votes each, by the way. And bro, how is NPC getting a vote? How is NPC getting a vote? Gannibal, March, NPC, Naruto. Okay. I see a vote for Gannibal, 2 votes for Gannibal, 3 votes for Gannibal, 2 for Naruto, 1 for March, 2 for March. Okay, I think we're getting Naruto and Gannibal. I think that's where we're at. Obviously, and my phone fell. Obviously, the NPCs in this village sim game must be real. It's not getting picked. Let's be honest. Bro, can my phone actually fucking balance? This is the most annoying shit of all time. No, you don't want to read NPC. Bro, I don't want to read anything you guys pick from me. I don't want to read any of this, by the way. Just letting you guys know. Okay. Next. These 4. Pluto. I spelled this wrong. Pluto, Mob Psycho, Banana Fish, Doradora. I see Doradora and Mob Psycho. I see Pluto and Doradora. Doradora has 2 votes, by the way. Mob and Pluto. Interesting. Pluto and Doradora in the lead. Pluto and Doradora. Dora, hey Dora. Dora. Dora, hey Dora. What's good, Dora? No votes for Banana Fish, by the way. Just letting y'all know that. That's it. Right. I think we know. I think it's Pluto and Doradora. 2 and 3. Ooh. I need to count these. Doradora is automatic. I think everyone voted for Doradora. Mob Psycho, Pluto, Mob, Pluto, Mob, Pluto. Okay, I think Pluto got more votes than Mob. So I think those are the two we're doing. I'm pretty sure. 2 Naruto works in the bingo card, most likely, maybe. We still have to, whatever it's called. We still have to eliminate 2 from this list. Undead Unluck, Bleach. This is the final part, by the way. Undead Unluck, Bleach, Akira, Summertime Rendering. Go! Summer and Undead. Okay, already got 2 votes in. Bleach and Undead. All right, Undead in the lead. Let's go. Bleach, Summer. Okay, Bleach has 2. Summer has 2. Bleach has 3. Akira has 1. Okay, so honestly, we can be honest. Akira is not getting picked. Let's be honest. Bleach got 1 vote. Oh, 2 and 3. Never mind. Akira's in this. So Bleach is picked. Bleach is done. I need you guys to pick between Undead Unluck, Akira, and Summertime Rendering for the last one. For the last one, I need you guys to pick. Bleach is already automatic. Undead Unluck, Akira, Summertime Rendering. What are we going with? Summer Undead? No, you don't get 2 votes. You get 1 vote. You get 1 vote. Memento Mori put Undead. At least for because Bleach is already automatic. Why do I feel like fucking sick right now? Undead, Summer, Akira. I see 2 Summers. 2 Summers. I'm giving you a countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Summertime Rendering was picked. Wow. Wow. Listen. The votes have been cast. That is what might get put on the bingo card today. But after this, now we officially have 16 picks for the bingo card. We have 16 of them. So what we're going to do now is we have to eliminate 2. Now to vote out Summertime Rendering. All right. This is how we're going to do it. On the count of 3, I am going to ask you which ones you want to vote out. We are going to vote out 2. The rest of them will be on the bingo card. Will be on the bingo sheet. But we are going to vote out 2 of these manga on the count of 3. If I see enough votes for it, you can put as many manga as you want to be voted out. You can put a list of all the manga if you want. Well, don't do that. But put a list of 2 manga you want to be voted out. If I see them get a name, I will highlight them. If I feel like they're getting picked a lot, I will delete them from the list. We are going to do this very quickly. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Cast your votes. Cast your votes on who's getting voted out. Cast them. Summertime and Dora. Okay. Summertime's highlighted. Dora is highlighted. Freerin, Grand Blue, all highlighted. Freerin, Grand Blue, voted Summertime. Summertime Rendering is highlighted again. Damn. We really did this just to vote out Summertime Rendering. Fruits Basket. Where's Fruits Basket? Right here. Fruits Basket, and City Hunter. Next, Summertime. Okay, Summertime rendering is gone. We have agreed summertime rendering is gone. We need one more out of these. Continue to put them. Just continue to put them. We need one more. How do we have like 5 people typing in chat? Yeah, I see 10 people are in chat. That's kind of sad, guys. Actually, kind of sad. Naruto is getting highlighted. Freerin is getting another highlight. Damn, y'all don't like Freerin? Doro is getting another highlight. Oh shit, bro. People actually really want me to read Doro. I don't know why. Well, I mean, I know why because people think it's good, but like, just saying. City Hunter is getting highlighted again. Damn. Damn, we have 3 like absolutes. Freerin again. I mean, it's from the same person, but like, here, we'll go a little bit more. We're doing Doro for a book club, which is why. Interesting. Interesting. City Hunter. I think the next one we're voting out is City Hunter. I think that's the one we're voting out. I need everyone in chat to confirm. City Hunter is the one we're voting out. I'm going to be honest. I'm surprised Grand Blue Dreaming is still here. I did not know people like to fuck with Grand Blue Dreaming like that. I didn't know that. City Hunter is the next one getting voted out, guys. Yeah, City Hunter. Everyone's fine with it. Freerin is worse than City. Well, Eton Mesh, I would believe you, Sasha agree with you, but the Idol Manga channel is a democracy with me as your president. If you guys want to switch your vote to Grand Blue, I'm fine with that. If you want to switch your vote to Grand Blue, I'm fine with that. If I see in chat a bunch of get Grand Blue out of here, you can switch it to Grand Blue. But for now, it seems like the vote is going to be on City Hunter. I'm sticking with City. All right. I'm going to count down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Hold on. You know what? I'm actually going to figure out how to do a fucking poll on this shit. Grand Blue or City Hunter? Wait a minute. Let me try to do it from here. Start a poll. Which one do we eliminate? City Hunter? Grand Blue. I've set up a poll. City Hunter or Grand Blue, y'all? We're getting a lot of City Hunter. Hold on. Now let me get this thing on my phone. And let me vote myself. Can I vote myself? There's a big delay when I type in chat and you see it. That was also probably delayed a lot too. It seems like City Hunter might be the pick. Bro, why can I not fucking see the poll on my phone? This is why the world is actually cooked. Just letting you know. Guys, it's 50-50. It is 50-50 right now. We need more. We need one more vote. One more vote to solidify it. It was long. One more vote to solidify it. Go on your alt account if you have to. Just do something. It's literally 50-50. We might have to take this shit to the Discord. We genuinely might have to take this shit to the Discord. I'm being dead ass. Oh shit. It might be Grand Blue getting eliminated. Flip a coin. We got an extra vote. We got an extra vote. I'm sorry, Grand Blue Dreaming. I'm sorry. But you're getting eliminated. Round of applause. Round of applause for all the valiant soldiers that risked their lives today. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. That would have been really awkward if we accidentally were already at 14 and then Grand Blue would have came back anyway. Okay. Let's put the rest of these in the bingo card. I will put the official bingo card, like the order of it and everything, in the Discord later today. But for now, this is what it's going to look like. But I'm going to put like the official one. I'm pretty sure I misspelled that probably. Yeah, I did. The official one will be coming soon. Rest in peace, Grand Blue. Rest in peace. Toga will read. I can't believe all of the big three made it. That's actually annoying. I don't want to read any of them. And it's not that I hate them or I dislike them in the slightest, but they're just like actually a pain to read. Pretty good bingo card, even without prison school. I know. Sadly, I just don't have volume 2. If I had volume 2 of prison school, it would have been automatic. I would have put it on here without even your guys' like input. You would have had 13 spots. Be lucky I don't have it. I'm surprised. I'm assuming you were trying. I'm surprised that Grand Blue stayed. Now, let me delete this poll. I tried to vote off Naruto. It's the way the cookie crumbles for all of us. City Hunter, JoJo's. We're at Gannibal, Naruto, Pluto. And finally, Dorohedoro and Bleach. About to say, I was kind of confused about something. At least Doro stayed. True. True. Okay. Yeah, that was the live stream. This bingo card, I will again get a release later on today. It should take me no time. FB made it so Fruits Basket made it, so I'm fine. Yeah, I mean I'm happy a lot of these series made it. Again, next time I'm gonna have to probably do it myself. But again, like I said this in the wheel video, which has not come out yet, but I'm gonna say it here. Don't expect this bingo card to come at the end of November. There's other videos I really want to make. I have so many bingo other videos I want to make rather than just this one. There's so many other manga I want to read. Vinland Saga, Berserk, and 20th Century Boys I really want to get into this month. And just in general, I really want to get into. So don't expect me to be very like religious and like pundit on this one bingo card video. I'll give updates and stuff and it will come out. I'm not going to abandon it. but I'm not going to be super strict on it either. Thank God NBC's didn't make it. Just read it, and I want to refund my time back. I gotta talk to Steve Clark about that shit. No shot he actually recommended me. I hear it's awful. Can't wait. Cannot wait to read it. Uh, but yeah, I'm gonna continue with the bingo card video. I think I'm gonna ask the Discord what my next video should be because um, what's it called? I'm between a lot of different ideas. I want to do like a prediction video about like 20 different manga I think could come out in English or that will come out in English very soon. I want to do a video on manga like spooky manga for Halloween. I want to do obviously the manga log video. Uh, I was thinking about doing a video where I talk about manga written by um, I talked about like multiple manga written by authors, and then I would pick my favorite one of that author. I think that would have been a really cool idea to do, uh, or it would like is a cool idea, and I really want to do that one as well. There's a lot of ideas I want to implement before making this video, so it's not going to be here anytime soon. But I'm happy the card is made, and I'm happy I don't have to worry about other stuff. Could you do a video on Big Three and Babies for seinen? I could, yeah. That'd be a cool video. Maybe I do like a video on like the big threes of manga. So like I talk about the big three, and then maybe I'll talk about the dark trio, and then I'll talk about the three seinen manga, and then maybe I'll make my own trios and stuff. Like the big three of sports manga, and then the big three of romance manga, and then the big three. I think that would be a really cool idea. Just like implementing on stuff, I think would be really cool. And like that, obviously could be added to the list. I think that's really a cool idea to do. All right, guys. I think that's going to be the end of the stream, though. Everyone put in the chat W stream. Great stream. I know it's kind of late, but I wanted to go to Books a Million the other day, and then I was watching videos and other stuff. You'd have to read Astro, Big Devilman, and Rosa Versailles for classics. I could also just be like, I'd have to do that, but also I could also just be like, these are my personal big threes. Like in my opinion, Vinland Saga does not make that the big three of seinen. It's Berserk, Vagabond, and Goodnight Poon Poon in my opinion for the big three of seinen. But obviously, like the consensus is Vinland Saga. But in my opinion, I think Goodnight Poon Poon should be in that list. Yeah, W stream. God, that's so cringe. W take. Great stream. We had a lot of fun going through the manga haul. I probably will still do a manga haul video going over the manga that I picked up. But you guys got to see it firsthand. Itamas puts a stream. Bye, sorry I missed most of the stream. You're good. And then the VODs will always be up on the channel if you're ever interested. It was mostly just going through the manga that I bought before this stream happened. All right. Wheel video should be out soon. Manga log video should be out soon. All those ideas I want to do. I'm going to be reading a lot more manga now. I'm actually going to be reading a lot more books now. Let me know if y'all want book content. Because I've been reading a lot more books and I've been wanting to make content on it. I don't know if I should include it on this channel or make it an entirely new thing, but I don't know. I'll figure it out. Let me know if you guys want book content because I have been reading a lot more books. Not light novels, like actual like Western novels and stuff, like actual books. God, I sound like such a fucking asshole when I say this shit. Oh, actual books, guys. Actual intellectual books. No. Yeah, let me know if you guys want me to cover that. I probably will anyway, just because my channel is not big enough to worry about like analytics and stuff. I don't make any money on here. I'm not worrying about analytics. The bingo video got a 10 out of 10, by the way. The bingo video, I released that. Worked so hard on it. Got a 10 out of 10, which is the worst possible score you could get. And it's fine. I really don't care that much that it got a 10 out of 10. Just on the fact that just on the fact that the comment. I think a video does successfully if I get a lot of comments. That's how I think of a video doing well. How? I don't know. I just talk about books. Maybe before the manga log, maybe like at the beginning of the manga log, I'll talk about books that I read, or I could just do a book manga log. There's this one creator that I've watched a little bit of her stuff, and she does like every 2 months. I could do that with books. Just like introduce some other stuff into my channel, I think would be really cool. I don't know. Meant how the bingo get number 10 wrong. Itames, I pray your first language is in English because I don't know what you're talking about. What are you talking about? Meant how the bingo get number 10. I'm going to figure out what she's saying and then we're going to end stream. Please read the comment above. Light novels? I don't know. Rephrase your shit. I'm going to figure out what the fuck she's talking about and then we're going to end the stream. What the fuck are we talking about? How did the bingo I'd get 10? Oh! How did the bingo video get a 10 out of 10? I don't know. It just did poorly. Like views wise, it just did poorly. I don't know. Maybe it's because I said it at a bad time. Maybe Saturday at 3 p.m. is a bad time. I don't fucking know. Again, I'm not really worrying about it. My like how I know a video is good or people like the video is if there's comments on it. There was a shitload of comments on that video. So it's a positive result for me nonetheless. Okay. It is a stream that never ends. It goes on and on. Okay. Now the stream is ending. Thank you guys for being here. I love doing these streams every Sunday. Fuck, tomorrow I have to go to fucking work. All right. See you guys in the next video. Bye. I enjoyed the bingo video. I enjoyed making it. Bye, y'all. All right, let me fucking figure out how to turn this shit off. All right, stream should be off. I'm gonna go take a shit. Stream's not off. Never mind. Okay.